As I was driving alone on a desolate road at night, the darkness seemed to swallow everything around me. The only source of light was my car's headlights, which cut through the eerie blackness. I had always enjoyed the solitude of late-night drives, finding them strangely peaceful. Little did I know that this particular night would be far from peaceful. The road stretched out before me, winding its way through dense woods, casting long and sinister shadows. The rhythmic hum of the engine was the only sound that broke the silence. Suddenly, a thick fog began to descend, obscuring my vision and making it difficult to see what lay ahead. I slowed down, my heart racing with unease. As I cautiously continued, I noticed a figure standing by the side of the road. It was a woman, her face hidden beneath a tattered shroud. I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong. Ignoring my instincts, I pulled over and rolled down the window to ask if she needed help. Her voice was chilling, a haunting whisper that sent shivers down my spine. "Please, I need a ride. I've been waiting for so long," she pleaded. Against my better judgment, I unlocked the door and let her in. The moment she sat beside me, an icy coldness filled the air. I asked her where she wanted to go, but she remained silent, staring straight ahead. The fog grew thicker, making it impossible to distinguish the road from the surrounding darkness. Panic began to rise within me as I realized I had lost my way. The woman's presence became increasingly unsettling, her silence deafening. Just as I was about to speak, the car suddenly jolted to a stop. The engine died, leaving us stranded in the pitch-black night. Fear consumed me as I desperately tried to restart the car, but it remained lifeless. The woman turned to face me, her eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. "You shouldn't have picked me up," she hissed, her voice now filled with malice. "You've entered a realm where lost souls wander, forever searching for redemption." The darkness outside seemed to come alive, swirling and shifting as if it had a mind of its own. Whispers filled the car, voices of the tormented and the damned. I could feel their presence closing in around me, suffocating and malevolent. In a final act of desperation, I reached for my phone, hoping for a signal. To my horror, the screen displayed nothing but static and distorted images. It was as if the otherworldly forces were mocking my futile attempts to escape. As the night wore on, I resigned myself to my doomed fate, surrounded by the lost souls and their anguished cries. I closed my eyes, praying for release from this nightmare. But the darkness never relented, trapping me in its clutches forever. And so, dear reader, if you ever find yourself driving alone on a desolate road at night, beware of the lost souls that haunt the darkness. For once you invite them into your world, there may be no escape from the horrors that await you. Remember, the night is their domain, and once they claim you, there is no turning back.